Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Westwood, Massachusetts. For those of you who don't know, my name is Colin, and for the past 22 years, I've lived in Boston, Massachusetts. About 4 years ago, I started this YouTube channel with the hopes that it would A, satisfy my bonsai addiction, we all know what that is, and B, I could meet some nice people who would help me along the way, and all those things have happened. Now, as you can see by this beautiful half-acre overpriced vinyl-sided paradise, things have changed. In June, we moved out to the burbs with my wife and 2 children. And finally, now, after a long absence, I think we are ready to get back in to the game. That game. What is this game? You know the game. So the other day, I went through the process of de-winterizing my bonsai stock, and boy, did it not go well. But that's okay, we'll deal with that later. For now, we're gonna deal with one tree in particular that I've been meaning to work on for a long time. And we're gonna try to stay positive. Is it recording now? Yeah. Okay, very good. Do we even know what this thing is? Do you remember? This is a silver maple that reseeded in our garden when we were living back in Roslindale. And when it was a little tiny tree, I wired it up and gave it a little bit of shape, and that wire cut in severely. I think the only time I've showed this tree was in, don't touch it, was in the chopping it video.
This is a silver maple. As you can see, I wired it, it grew, and the wire, well, let's just say the wire cut in. So today, we're chopping it. Oh yeah.
You probably still see some of the chop marks here. I really chopped it down back in last spring, sometime in March or April. I harvested this and a bunch of other trees to take with me for the big move. So let's go back and take a let's go back and take a look at that process. So this is a red maple.
Silver maple, idiot!
That grew in my garden, and it's just time to pull it out. As it is the time to pull everything out. Ooh, there's some jokes there. Don't touch those jokes. So we're just gonna dig it up in the style of my good friend the Bonsai Junkie, and we're gonna use our rock hammer and just, yeah, we're gonna get in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start making a trench around this with a rock hammer. There's a big root down in here. All right, awesome. Oh shoot! Tell you in a minute. I broke it. I broke the tree. I was pushing it a little too hard. But it should be fine. I mean, maybe it'll be fine. We don't know. No, it's fine. Yeah.
I think that is fine.
Yep.
Because that's the biggest tree that we have.
I'm cutting the taproot. I don't care what anybody says. Hey! You okay? You're all right. A little slappy.
I hear another baby screaming. Maybe the same. Why are you cutting that?
Well, we got kind of a little, fortunately we got a double taproot system going on here. Let's take a look at what we got, and then we'll see if we can get into a pot.
Oh my god!
Get that right. So I'm gonna look to see what we have for roots here. I don't think, God, what do we do here? I think I'm just gonna pick this as the first feeder root for this whole tree and hope for the best. Obviously, it goes without saying, but do not use good shears for this kind of stuff. Oh God, these are awful though. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, there's a big chunk of that off. Maybe I'll just take that off right there. There's some feeder roots coming down in here, but that's going straight down. All right, And now, oh shoot, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was just everything from here up is super straight. So what I'm gonna do is cut it back to here because hopefully we can get a new leader going there. You can see where I'm about to cut it, right?
Yes.
Okay. These are hard. There we go. And then this guy I'm gonna keep for now, but I'm gonna take it right back to that first. Oh, maybe that was just a piece of dirt. I thought it was an internode. Hey, there's the wire. So you see the wire right there?
Yeah, I see the wire.
That's the wire that I wrapped.
It's like
all
stuck in
around.
there. It's stuck in there.
Well, yeah, it grew all around it. So we'll get the remainder of that out of there the best we can. But see where I coiled it all the way up?
Why'd you put it there?
Because I wanted to give the tree this shape.
Did it do any good?
Yeah, I think it did. Smartass. So I think we're gonna try to get it into this little pot right here. And I'm just gonna tuck these long roots in there instead of cutting them off because I just want to be as conservative as possible because I know this is with the chop and the repotting or the digging up, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be pretty traumatic on the tree, so we'll just be as gentle as we can here. So this is where the wire came out, so we're just going to go ahead and snip that off. I don't want to rip it out because it's so far embedded in there.
How are you fixing this plant so well?
I'll just let it grow over that in time. What do you mean? And I think this is one of these seams that when I tried to bend over the tree, it actually cracked back open. Luckily, I can't seem to recreate that, but it made a big crack. Yeah, it's kind of wobbly, I can feel it. I'm sure it'll just fuse once again. I'd say it's doing all right. You sure you want to be in it? Of course you do. Okay, well that's it for this guy. Hopefully it survives. And we'll see what happens. Hey, don't touch it because you're going to knock off all those little buds. We'll talk about some of the destruction in the next video. But for now, fingers crossed that this guy makes it. Because I like it. All right, that's it. Cut. You can push the button now.
The red?
Yeah, the red.